My name is McCord, and I'm a playwright. I Googled playwriting MFAs, and Hollins was one of the many options that came up. And once I was looking through all the different MFA programs, this was one that seemed the most accessible and that it had the widest range of individuals who were incorporated into it. It's been a lot more like camp than I anticipated. I've made these really lasting, meaningful friendships. I've collaborated in ways that have stretched me as an artist and made me simultaneously appreciate and embrace the other artists in my cohort. It's been this rounding experience where I felt like I came in as a very definite shape, and I think the Hollins MFA has been something that helped me realize that I could fill the size of my container. So I'm taking narrative theory and play script analysis, and narrative theory is teaching me really how to write, what the form and function can be. So it's teaching me a skeleton to put all of my ornamentation and hubris and all of my life experience into this shape, into this form. And play script analysis is one where we dive into content and look at what makes great plays great. So both of these classes together, I feel, have already been integral into helping me identify problem points in my existing plays and kind of chart out a path for the stuff to come. For me, to be a really effective playwright, I have to learn more than just playwriting. I have to learn what it means to be an actor, or what elements of directing might be. And so part of this experience has been the extremely exciting prospect of acting in my fellow playwrights' productions. So that's been wonderful. It's really taught me to consider the different components of theater and the different cogs that are all working, the different people that are involved in the process to make a truly collaborative work. It was this really cool experience where we had directors and we had playwrights and we had actors, and the playwrights were given these delightfully ludicrous prompts that they drew out of a hat and had to write plays for. And then those were passed on to the directors, who got these brand new plays that incorporated all of these different prompts. And the director said, "Oh my God, what do I have? What can I do with all this stuff?" And then we brought in a slew of actors and said, "Okay, you're the last step of the process. Let's all build this beautiful monster." And so each of these teams jumped really both feet first into an instance where making theater became an essential and necessary collaboration. There was no way that we could have any acting prima donnas or any playwrights who said, "I need more time," or any directors who said, "Okay, well, we're just going to work on this one scene." It was a beautiful, orchestrated madhouse, and we had a great time because everybody was in different stages of really just having to put together something that worked. I had this idea after my undergrad that theater was a lonely activity. That for those of us who weren't immediately making our own theater, we kind of had to find our own way. because you have this lovely support structure in high school and college and university where, you know, you have everything at your beck and call and everything at your disposal. So I figured after that, everybody just found their own work as free agents and went about and did their thing. And it was lonely. And it was like about making art in a vacuum, especially as a playwright. And that was dreadful because I missed my theater friends. And Hollins is not like that. And so when I first got here, I was really delighted to find that it didn't have to be a lonely experience. You're never writing in a vacuum. And I think the spirit of collaboration that is so fostered here, the joy that people undertake in doing their work and bringing in their friends and people they care about to make meaningful, changing theater. I mean, that was the one thing that defied all expectation for me, is realizing that theater doesn't have to be a lonely activity. And Hollins is something that has helped me already learn how to collaborate and reach for things beyond myself that incorporate other people. I love that.